everybody, it's Kammy Mao. Just doing a Q&A video. Sorry if it's kind of lengthy. There's a lot of questions to be answered, and I'm going to answer them as thoroughly as I can. Feel free to exit if you get bored. I totally understand, and I do not, like... I get you. I get you. Alright, so here we go. Have you ever deeply regretted something? Yes. A lot of things. Mainly those things being FA related. Meeting people on FA that ended up being complete dirtbags. If I could go back in time, I would totally not meet these people, and my life would be so much nicer. But, you know, yes, regrets are there. I wish I was a little bit nicer to some people. But, you know, you learn from your experiences, so as far as regrets are concerned, I've learned from my mistakes, which makes me a better person in different ways, so I would kind of say that, like, I don't regret them, but I do. I don't know, it's really weird. It's really hard to explain, but thank you for your question. If you could be a part of any close species, what would the species be? I don't know. I've seen a lot of really interesting species on FA, you know, the custom species that people make. If I had to say anyone, I don't know, because I kind of like Cammy's mix with the whole normal panda, red panda, random other stuff, hybrid thing. I don't know. I couldn't say. Like, the one that Vera made with the long ears, starts with an L or whatever the heck it is, like, that one's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind having a species of that one. That would be pretty awesome. What music do you listen to when angry? As weird as it is, everybody likes to say, like, oh, I'm a badass, I listen to Slipknot and Korn when I'm mad, man, because it makes me, like, have some sort of power, because, like, they're angry, and I'm angry, as far as I'm concerned, I think that's a bit stupid, but, I like to listen to calm music. Reason being is because I don't like to stay angry, so I don't want to listen to angry music to continue to, like, rev me up with, like, rage and everything. I'd rather listen to calm music to calm me down. But, you know, like, that's just me. Where would you like to visit before you pass on? As cliche and as, like, overly, I guess, generic this answer is, I would have to say Japan. Mainly for the fact that it looks like a whole different culture. I mean, like, it just looks like an amazing place to stay, plus their food's, like, fucking amazing. So, I would like to just see what the big deal is, I guess, and there are a few things there that I wanted to check out, so, like, that would be awesome to live in Japan, or even just stay there for, like, a week or something. It would be awesome. If you were to have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who would it be? I would think probably Enzo Amore from WWE. Robert Englund. I love Freddy Krueger, so to meet him would be, like, a complete honor. Like, that would just be amazing. Like, holy crap. And, Marilyn Monroe. Those are probably the 3 most weirdest, like, group of people, but definitely the people that I would love to have a minute with. Are you a wizard? No, not a wizard. But thank you for that question, I think. Would you let your fan hug you if you did not know them before and randomly met them somewhere? You know, I'm kind of awkward with that, because, like, if it's, like, in a random place, you know, and some guy comes up and just, like, hugs me, I'd probably want to punch him in the face. If it was a con, though, you know, it really depends on the environment. If it was a con, I would totally be chill with it, and I would hug them back, because, like, that's the kind of person I am at a con. But, like, in person, like, away from that lifestyle, I'm very, like, to myself and awkward. So, like, if someone came up to me and they're just like, ah, hey, I'd just be like, get the fuck away from me, what are you doing? I'm really weird. What's your favorite ice cream taste? I like Ben & Jerry's fish food. That shit's good. I like that one. That's the one I'm gonna go with. Pepsi or cola? Pepsi for sure. Holy shit. I don't know what the hell the difference is, but I dig Pepsi way more. Do you like water, swimming, etc.? I do, actually. Even though I live in Florida, I normally don't go out swimming much because, like, I'm hella self-conscious right now, but, like, I've been working at losing weight so I could get, like, a cute little bikini body for, like, summer. So I'm going there, but I'd love to go swimming. I love the ocean so much, so, like, I want to try to get Jay more involved with the ocean this summer as well. Do you have some pets? I do. I have a puppy named Ziggy, and she is a pain in my ass, but I love her. Have you actually been to those NXT shows? Yes, I have been to 4 NXT shows. 4. I went to the last 2 pay-per-views, and I went to the taping, which has been the last 4 episodes of NXT. Like, you could see me actually wearing my little beanie and my little hairs with my little Enzo shirt, cheering them on happily. So I'm there, and yeah, the shows are amazing. What's it like being an independent artist making a career out of it? It's got its pros and cons, like any other, I guess, job, you know, like, you got the awesome customers, you got the dickheads, you got the people who jip you out of money, the people who will pay you more. You know, it's fun, but it's really stressful because you have an independent job ordeal thing where you're just your own freelance artist. It's kind of complicated because, say you file a dispute with somebody and you want to try to give them a refund. Drama happens from that. Like, you could say one wrong thing and then you're on artist beware. Like, it's a mess, but it is still definitely worth it. I think I'm really happy with my choices in becoming an independent artist. Is it what you thought it would be like? No. Completely different. I thought everyone was going to be really nice, really sweet, really happy, and as weird as it is, like, it seems like FA would be full of happy people like that, but it's actually the complete opposite. I've had more bad customers than I have good, I guess, which really sucks, but, like, it's still worth it. And is there any advice you could give a young graphic designer? Yeah, I say go for it. My biggest thing that I tell people all the time is, if you feel that this is something you want to give a shot, do it. No matter what it is, just do it, because you don't know what'll happen later on in life, and you're gonna sit there and be like, you know, well, what if? What if I did this instead? I could maybe be making more, I could maybe be doing this, and don't get discouraged. Starting out, usually you never make a lot, ever. Like, you usually gotta start off with like $5 to $10 in, you know, artwork, no matter how good you are. But it'll pay off eventually through the years. It's not an easy process where it comes off like this. Like, you have to progress in it like any other job. If you could be any animal, what would it be? A red panda. If you could lose one thing, what would it be? My cell phone. Like, unless you're talking about body parts, I don't know. That was a more distinct question. I don't know if you're talking about, like, if I would lose something on my body. I'd probably say I could lose my left hand. That would be a thing, because I don't use that thing anyway. It's just kind of there. If you met your past self, what would you tell them? Stop being a pussy. No, I would probably say that I would need to get a backbone, because no matter what, I'm gonna get negative comments on everything, but I just have to stay positive, and that's very important. What is the key to your success? I'm gonna be honest, I don't even think I'm successful at all. Like, I wanted to accomplish so much more in the time span that I have right now, and I have not, so, I am very mad at myself for it, I guess. But, the key to my success, if you could call it that, is, a lot of busting my ass. I've learned that making friends in this business is not a good idea. Because a lot of them just kind of use you and treat you like crap and throw you away. So, after I kind of got rid of the friend thing, I learned that this is really just a business, not a place to make friends. And after that, I started doing my own thing. I was always discouraged because a lot of people would steal styles that I do. They'd steal ideas that I put together to make my art look a little bit different. But I kind of realized that after a while it's going to happen no matter what, so I'm going to keep doing what I want to do and not change my style. And after that, I just started practicing at it, and it got better. And it seems like a lot of people like it, so I'm not bitching. Where do you pull your inspiration from? I don't pull my inspiration from anywhere. I'm going to be honest. If I would say anything, it would probably be comics, because when I usually read, I see a pose that I think looks really awesome. So I'll think about it, and then, like, you know, I'll try to redraw it from my head and see if that could be, like, a pose. And it ends up being its own thing, which is really cool. What are the artists you look up to or idolize? I love Wolfie Nail's work. Let's see. I love J. Scott Campbell's work. I love his work. Stephen E. Gordon is a huge inspiration to me. That's about it. Have you ever had someone completely against you being an artist? Yes, I have. But the cool thing about that is when someone looks down on you for what you do, or tells you it's stupid, it feels so much better doing it, succeeding, and then going into their face and being like, hey, fuck you, I did this, blah, 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 and I'm doing better than you are. But, like, yeah. Actually, as weird as it is, it was a lot of people on FA who told me I should stop being an artist because my art sucks. But probably still making more than they are. Any suggestions for new artists starting out and wanting to do art as a career? Yes, as I said before, keep working at it, start your prices low. I know it sucks because you can see other artists that are better that aren't as maybe good as you are, like quality-wise, making a lot more than you, but they've probably been here longer. So just keep with the motivation, keep pumping yourself up, keep, you know, getting yourself out there, raising your prices a little bit by the more watchers you get, and befriend maybe some artists that you like. See if they can help you with ideas, tips, maybe give you a shout out, like any little bit helps, really. Do you like things and stuff? Of course I do, Mal. I love things and stuff. What style do you consider yourself as? Like hipster, scene, emo, or I do not label myself. Reason being is because I like 80 billion things. So I can't really say I'm either or. I'm a hipster very much with my comic books. I'll say that. I'm very nerd oriented when it comes to everything. Like if you know, hold on. Like hold on, trying to show you what I mean. Okay. Like, cause I mean, I got like a whole collection of just a bunch of random stuff. Like, I mean, I've got, like, Harley Quinn, Ivy, and then up there, like, Enzo, Cass, and then Sailor Moon, and then wrestling, and then, you know, so, like, I'm just a nerd for basically almost everything. So, there's that. Okay. Sorry, that was, like, really bad. I tried to make that look good, but it was just not happening. Pizza or tacos? Ooh. If they're tacos from Taco Bell, I'd have to say tacos, but if it's pizza from, like, Papa John's, man, I'm a pizza girl. um, what really motivates you to do art pieces? You know, it's weird because there's some art that I love doing, when they give me that as like an open idea, like say like artists, we love, most of us at least, like art that will, different art thing, something that we've never done before. Like, we like to challenge ourselves. So I love when people give me, like, an idea, maybe, for example, like, oh, well, I want my character, which is, like, a really cute, but, like, serious-looking character, maybe in outer space doing something, and I'm just like, really? That's, like, totally different. I love that. Not, like, the same, like, oh, yeah, push my boobs up, and, like, you know, make me dress in a slutty outfit, whatever. And I mean, I'm not saying that's bad, but I prefer things that are completely different, something original, or artists' freedom. I love doing art that people give me freedom to work on and do my own thing with. I think it's awesome. What do you do when you can't find the motivation? I'll look up YouTube videos of artists doing like speed paints and stuff. That'll give me like a lot of motivation to want to work more and do a bunch of other stuff. It's definitely kind of gets you in the mood, because even if you, I know this kind of sounds bad, but like, I'll look at artists that aren't too good, but like have that ego of like their shit don't stink sort of thing. Like, I like to look at people like that and see how they haven't improved, see how they haven't done anything positive with their art, and I kind of like to, you know, feel like, oh, well, I could draw something better than that, and then, you know, like, give me like the sass motivation to like draw whatever it is and then go from there. I don't know. Do you use emotions like love, anger, fear, stuff to help make pieces? Yes, I do. All the time, actually. When you're emotionally attached to a piece, or say like Ven art, if you notice a lot of artists who do Ven art, it looks a little bit more, looks like time-oriented. Like, a lot of people put a lot of time and effort into the work that they're putting out. It's because they are emotionally attached to this piece as they work on it. So I like to put my heart and soul into my work as well. So, like, yeah, I mean, when it comes to a love piece, I try to think of me and my husband and happiness and stuff, so I draw the way, if this was my piece, I would like to look. Do you got the booty or not? Apparently Crit says I do have the booty, so I'm gonna go with that. Oh my god. If you were to make another close species, what already existing species, extinct species would you mix it with? I don't know, because I kind of just throw shit together and I make a species. So I never think of like another species to make my own. I just kind of be like, you know, ooh, this looks good. Ooh, this looks good in my head. Like, you know, I could say like rabbit ears with like a dog tail, you know what I'm saying, it with like 5 horns, but like make the ears shorter and like chop them up a bit, and then like, you know, and then I just become a thing. But any other species right now that I can think of, I don't think there's one. Actually, Crit's species that she has, I would like to see mixed with my recent species that I made. That would be interesting to see. I think that'd be pretty cool. How much do you love me? Crit, you know how much. Shut up. Get out of here. So what do you do when you're pretty bummed out with life? What takes your mind off of it? Huh. I don't know. Normally what I do is I'll be stressed, I'll be like really tense, but I'll have moments where I just kind of like, I'll just like grab my son and just kind of like hold him and stare at him and snuggle him, and it makes me feel a lot better, because like I feel like that otter, like from like the memes, I'm just like, I made this. But yeah, it's weird because like I was always down on myself a lot. Like, I always hated myself. I always thought I was ugly, you know. I thought everything in the world sucked for me. But, like, one day I just kind of, like, sat in the mirror, and I thought about it, and I was just like, you know, you're married to an amazing guy. You have a nice place that you're living at. You have a beautiful son. I mean, a lot of people would ask for that. And, I mean, I have to be attractive if, you know, someone at least finds me attractive, and I do get hit on, like, a lot. You never, like, when you're, like, self-conscious and you hate yourself, you never take under consideration how many people will flirt with you, because you're just like, oh, you're just saying that. But, like, you know, people flirt with you, kind of boost your confidence a little bit, and I think another thing that helps me a lot, too, is working out. Because when I work out, I can feel myself getting a little bit smaller every time, you know, and it really helps boost my confidence, to get me motivation, to get me, like, excited for the next day, and wake up just kind of like, oh, great, now, like, what am I going to do today? Like, excited type time. How does your art affect life outside work? Really bad. Because I'm stupid, and I put myself in positions where, I can't have much of a normal life, because I'm so stuck on here getting work done for everybody, because I put myself in a position where I took more than I could really do in a certain amount of time, so it's been putting me in a bad position. But when I am off of work, I like to spend time with my husband. I like to just kind of call friends, hang out. We go to those NXT events, and we have fun. But it does affect it in more of a negative than a positive, because it just means that I don't get much time to spend with my son, along with not much time I get to spend with my husband. Will you be my pretend waifu at a convention in my town? Yes, I will be your pretend waifu. I want to look cool to all the nerds there when I bring their panda thingy-majigger dressed as Nova with me. Yes. We can do this. We can do this. So those are all the very interesting questions that you guys have given me today. I actually have some questions for you guys. What do you think of my new style? What do you think I could do to maybe improve? What would you guys like to see more of, YCH-wise, or idea-wise, themes, anything like that? Do you think I should make more videos? Do you think I should make more speed paint videos? And just let me know in general what you think I should do, because I kind of sit here sometimes wondering, like, I want to communicate with you guys more, hence why I do streams, in hopes that maybe you guys will talk more, and I can interact with, you know, my fans, or my watchers, or clients, whatever. Like, I want to interact with you guys, too. So, let me know what you want to do. Feel free to subscribe. This is kind of a newer account, because I'm making this just for, like, the furry-related stuff. So, yeah. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for the questions, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.